Hey guys, it's Emma and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. It is the 4th week of the Book Junkie trials, I think. But yes, so it is Monday. I just got home from work and it is a storming outside, or it's about to be. So yeah, I'm super exhausted, but I'm going to definitely try to get some reading in. Also, still loving my new book carts. I'll give you guys a tour of that later because I didn't end up doing that in my last vlog. But while I was at work, I did end up starting Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. This is going to be for a giant squid to read an intimidating read, because I was going to do Fruits Basket the manga, but that was like too intimidating. Like, I literally tried to do it but I really couldn't, so I ended up going for Pride and Prejudice because it is a classic that I've been wanting to get to for a long time. So while I was in Maine over the weekend, I did pick this up at Sherman's for $2, so we're good. I also got Persuasion, so I'm hoping. I love Jane Austen's writing because I love the movie Pride and Prejudice, obviously. So far there's some, like, I mean, I'm trying to be a little like less critical because this is like a classic. It was written where the things that they're talking about are socially acceptable and the like societal norm, but just like some of the things that they're saying and like acting, the way they're acting is just like very annoying, and like the feminist in me, I guess, but not even, just like the modern day human in me really doesn't like that. So yeah, but I did like Mr. Darcy first showed up and I remember that he's like being a total jerk, but I still put a heart next to his name. So but yeah, I am trying. I might annotate this because it also, I got it on clearance for $2. Like, it's a classic, you can get these cheap anywhere, so I kind of want to like annotate it and make it my own. And if I really love it, I'm going to get like a nicer edition of it. So yeah. And then I did just get 3 packages from Thrift Books in the mail, so I'm gonna go get some scissors and we'll open these bad boys up. Let's start with this bigger one, which I believe I know what it is, but we shall see. I was wrong, but it's okay because it is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I freaked out. I saw this for $4.69 for a very good copy on Thrift Books, and I'm like, I'm sorry, are you kidding me? I'm not ready. It's not like actually a signature, but it has this, and I got freaked out. I don't know if that's special or not. Let me check. I don't know if this is like a first edition or anything. It is a first edition. And let's see, I forget what it is. Oh, it's just blue. But it's not midnight blue, but you know, it's fine. So yeah, this month I finished the Infernal Devices, so I'm going to be moving on to the second half of the Mortal Instruments and then move on to the Dark Artifices. But I saw this for $4.79 and I literally couldn't, because I couldn't not get it because I was literally looking at paying like $17 for it. So I'm super stoked. That means that I only need to buy Shadowhunter's Codex if I really want it. I don't really know if I want it. Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, that's like a for sure want. You know, Queen of Erin Darkness and Lord of Shadows, the rest of Dark Artifices basically, and Red School of Magic. So I only have 4 books, I believe, left to buy, so that's super exciting. The only thing though is that my Shadowhunter shelf is like kind of already full, so I'm gonna have to move around some of my other big books and maybe put them on my book cart. We shall see. But that was the first package. Now let's go into this one. I'm cutting these because I don't feel like struggling. I'm cutting this one in a like sideways, so I hope that is okay. I hope that works. Ew, okay. See, I said I wasn't gonna struggle, and then I didn't finish doing this. This is a much better version of this book that I ordered. So if you guys saw last week's video, I believe, or maybe it was the first week, I ordered a copy of Landline by Rainbow Rowell and it came damaged. So I ended up emailing customer service and they sent me a new one. This is like a library wrap, so I'm hoping that these little issues are on the back. Oh, that's like a piece of paper. Okay, I will unwrap this and show you guys if it's how it looks after. But let's get into our last book here. I'm definitely gonna have a book haul coming out soon because this makes, I have like 9 or 10 books to haul, so I'm super excited about that. And ooh, another sequel. Or I don't have any sequels, what am I talking about? But this is a sequel. Oh man, I'm super tired if you can't tell. Next I have Magic Study by Maria V. Snyder. These are these super cool like original hardcovers, and ooh, this one is way less stained, and the other one was a library copy, so it was like kind of messed up on the inside from the library ceiling, but that's super pretty, like my favorite color, and I'm really excited to read this. It's upside down in the packaging, so we're gonna flip this baby around. But yeah, I really enjoyed Magic Study. I gave it a 3 or 3.5, which doesn't sound like I really enjoyed it, but I did. It was just you know, an intro, so I'm hoping that the story grows, but it'll be super cool to see where the story goes in Magic Study. So yeah, I'm still waiting on one more package from Thrift Books, which hopefully will arrive soon, but I did order these like Thursday, so they came pretty fast. But the last book I'm waiting on, I won't actually tell you because I'll just ruin the surprise for later. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go lay down and take a break because like I said, I was at work, and then I will continue reading Pride and Prejudice. So I just wanted to show you guys, here it is without the thing, without the library stuff. There is a little bit of residue, but that's not too bad. On the other side, there's also some residue. This side's a little worse. But, I mean, overall, I'm just happy that the outside is not damaged like the other copy was, so I'm a happy camper. So it's now Tuesday and I've been home for a little bit, but I've just been watching some YouTube and trying to get a little bit more into Pride and Prejudice. I am now up to page 72 of 373, so that puts me about 20% into this book. I love the movie Pride and Prejudice. I've seen it I don't know how many times. But I know this is just because of the time, but they have such a convoluted way of speaking that it makes it hard to read a lot and to read like at my normal speed, because I feel like myself tripping up on sentences because I'm trying to understand what they're trying to say. Yeah, I don't know, there's just something about the way this is written, which is not good because I also bought Persuasion and I wanted to read that, so I'm hoping I can like continue to read this and get better at it. This is for Giant Squid to read an intimidating book because it's classic, and as I've explained, it's got different language. It's like Old English, you know, so we're gonna try to keep reading, but I'm also so tired because it's been raining, and when it's like gloomy, it just like makes me want to go to sleep. And my dog is also not helping because he's just being adorable and sleeping. Hey guys, so I'm like falling asleep, so I'm gonna make this update very quick, but it is now almost 10 o'clock and I'm about to go to bed because I have to get up early for work as usual. but I did end up getting to page 188 out of 373 in Pride and Prejudice, so I am that far. There is quite a bit in the back. That's like a dictionary. It's not helpful, that's why I use air quotes. But yeah, so it's very good. I don't know, I don't want to spoil it, but like also like I feel like y'all have seen the movie. But basically she is just about to leave visiting her friend in like another town, county, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's where I am. Some stuff just went down. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think that after I finish this, which will hopefully be tomorrow, I'm hopefully going to be able to watch the movie. Not tomorrow though. Probably won't be until Thursday or the weekend, because tomorrow it's already the 1. But yeah, I'm like rambling because I'm so tired, but I'm gonna go to bed and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it was another one of those weirdly busy days that I didn't know I was gonna have, but it is now about 9 o'clock and I got home a little bit ago from a spontaneous trip into Cambridge outside Boston to see my friend Andalou, who was in town from Italy, who I met when I studied abroad. So that was super fun being able to see her, and then I met her parents and we just did a little bit of shopping so she could get some stuff that they don't have in Italy or that it's really expensive there. So that was cool, and we just hung out, and it took a lot of time to get home because the city's far away, because it's like an hour away, but you know, it's fine. I did it for her. But before that, I did come home to a thrift book package, but I was not home long enough to unbox it. So let's unbox it together. And I'm gonna try to balance you on a Sprite bottle. Let's see. Okay. I mean, I already know what this is because it's the last package to arrive from this order, but this is not the edition I ordered. This is not the edition I ordered. I know. Or maybe it is and I just didn't know it looks like this. Because it's purple on the back and I didn't know that, and it's small. I have it, it's over there. I'll grab it. I have this huge, really nice edition of The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. So I was trying to get the matching one to go here, of The Secret History, but they are definitely not the same size. The Goldfinch is definitely a little bit bigger, as you can see here. At least they're the same height. So when I put them on a shelf, I'll just, you know, stagger them so you can't tell that this one's shorter. But it's also in library casing, which is always fun to deal with. So I'm going, oh, no, it's not library casing. This is how the book is. It's like, look at, this is the weirdest thing. Like the words are on the plastic. This is definitely not the edition I wanted, but it's the edition I got. Because like on the back I saw like her author photo is also like on that, like the whole thing is, I don't like that. I don't like it, but you know, it's fine. It's just a copy, and it's got splatterings on the edges, but I don't really know what that is. But otherwise the pages are pretty white. I don't know, it's fine. I'm not gonna like talk to them again because I did just get a replacement for another one where I really had an issue, so like I'm not trying to abuse their niceness, you know? Okay, I'm still rambling. I read like 2 pages of Pride and Prejudice on the train because it was jam-packed. So I'm gonna try to do some reading before I go to bed. Okay, I just got a text that dinner's ready, even though it's 9 p.m., so I'm gonna go eat. Hey guys, so it's now Friday and it's about 11 o'clock in the morning because I don't have work on Fridays, which is super nice. Sorry for my appearance, and if I seem like a little down, I'm feeling super like sick and like not well, so sorry. But last night I did end up finishing intermittently while watching the Red Sox Yankees game, which was insane because we won 19-3. I finished Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. This is one of my favorite classics movie adaptations, so I was really excited to read the source material. I really enjoyed the story of this book, but I gave it a 4 stars just for a few reasons. So basically a lot of the reasons are that it was written in 1813, which I feel bad like saying that it's like a 4 and not just because I'm reading it now, but that's kind of how it is. There was just some very convoluted writing, which is just how they wrote back in the day, and then there was just some things that happened that just like annoyed me, or like the way that they were talking about women, or that women must be looking for a husband who has so much money, and like all of this, it just I know it's like not this story's fault, like it's just she was writing about the time, but like on an enjoyment level I couldn't give it a 5. Like I don't know. And then there's just things that obviously happen if you know the story that annoyed me. So it wasn't a 5 for me, it was a 4. It was a really strong 4. But yeah, I have also been like, not even in a reading slump, but like nothing, like I haven't had that wow this is a 5 moment in a while. So like that was really aggressive, I'm sorry. But yes, that's what I'm looking for. So after I finished Pride and Prejudice, I picked up this morning The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, and I am now almost 20% into it. I've read like 70, I think, pages out of, on the ebook version, of 370, so that's super exciting. I got that from my library, and that will be for Dwarf Mound, read a book with a hint of romance. Oh, and I forgot to say, Pride and Prejudice was for Giant Squid, read an intimidating read, because classics scare me, which is why I haven't read one in a while. But yeah, so I'm going to go eat something because my stomach is like really growling. So I'm gonna go have some chips and guac and watch more reading vlogs, since I have a million to watch with the reading rush going on. So I hope everyone's having a fun time if you're doing that. I'm not, just because I am already in like the Book Junkie Trials readathon, and adding something else on top of that would have just been too much for me. Like I'm already thinking about not doing a readathon next month that I was considering, because I just really want to mood read and not be like restricted. But yeah, not that like, but these challenges are so much easier to like just pick and choose, and like I've been trying to read more physical books that I own. But anyways, tangent. But yes, so I'm gonna go eat and then I'm gonna read. But yeah, I also want to watch the Moody adaptation of Pride and Prejudice that has Keira Knightley in it. I always mix up, Natalie Portman, Keira Knightley, but this is Keira Knightley. But yeah, so I'm gonna watch the movie adaptation because that's all I was thinking about while I was reading this sometime today. But like I said, I do have a lot of reading vlogs that I want to watch as well as getting reading done and cleaning my room a little bit more. I did laundry that I have to put away and stuff. Like my room is not like dirty or anything, it's just like when there's little things that aren't in its place, it just like looks worse than it actually is. Okay, this is a 4-minute clip for no reason. I'm gonna go. Bye. Hey guys, so excuse the fact that I'm like laying down in bed. I really don't feel well. Wow, my eye just like went really weird. Okay, this is going off. Weird. So I am now about 60% into The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, and it is about 1:30. I am loving it. I don't think I told you guys what this book was about. Sorry. But yeah, so this is about our main character Olive, whose sister is getting married, and in the course of the wedding there's like a seafood buffet, but she doesn't eat it because she's allergic, and everyone else gets sick except for the best man, who's like the brother of the groom. And so couple can't go on their honeymoon, so they each ask their sibling to go in their place. So yeah, that's where our story begins, and it's great. I'm really enjoying it. There have been like, there's not even been like that many cringy moments. There's been like maybe 2 where I've had to like put it down and be like, I'm uncomfortable, but no, it's not that bad. And I'm like I said, I'm really enjoying it. Like this is definitely 4 or 5 for me so far. And this is the second Christina Lauren I've read this month. I read Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating like last week. So yeah, and I gave that 5 stars, but I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. So I think I should definitely read more of their books because these are great. So I don't know what I'm going to pick up next for them, but I'm definitely going to pick up something. Not like immediately, but I mean like in August. So yeah. Okay. My hand's getting tired because it's like up in the air, but I will update you guys later. Hey guys, so it's now a little after 2:30 and we've reached the part of the book where just, you know, in normal contemporaries, shit hits the fan and they're trying, like, stuff's happening that, like, are they gonna be able to get through this? And I loved the first half of this book, but this part right now, it's like too much is going against them and it's just like not okay things, and it's just like the stuff that's happening is just like making me very upset. So I'm like I have to keep putting it down because I literally cannot read like large chunks right now because I'm getting so upset with the characters. So I'm really upset because I really thought this was going to be like a new favorite book, but I can't give it like a 5 if it's making me this upset. Like that's just not how that's gonna go. But I am gonna finish it today. I'm determined, and I need to get to a resolution because I can't live with this just like angry feeling. But I'm still gonna take a little bit of a break from it right now and just like alternate with like watching stuff to try to get through it, which sucks because like I said, I really loved the beginning of this book. If this book ended when they got home from, because I thought going into this book that it was just gonna be like the honeymoon or whatever, but like no, it goes on, like that was only the first half of the book, and then the second half is like them coming home and stuff, and the stuff that ensues. But like if the book ended after like right when they got home, like it would have been so, like that would have been a 5-star. But because they're going into like all this like stuff now, like it's just not, and I'm really upset about it, to be honest. You guys saw how excited I was earlier, but this is just, it's not a fun time reading this right now. Because right now I'm on about page 300 of 370 on the ebook, and shit started hitting the fan about like 30-40 pages ago, and I'm just like not a fan of where the story's going right now. I mean, like, it's just so annoying, and like I said, I'm becoming aggravated with the characters and stuff, and it's just, it doesn't have to be this complicated. Like I know what you're trying to do, and like in order to make the story interesting and like so it's not just an easy ending, but like at some point it's also like you can't put too much into it where it's just like unrealistic. And like the stuff that they're doing, I'm like, if you are feeling the way that you say you're feeling, you wouldn't be acting the way that you're acting. And just some of the way these characters are acting, I just like can't stand. So I just okay, I'm hoping it'll get better and the end will like help me and like will resolve things, but I just really am sad that the story went this direction because it really was, the first half was amazing. I just finished The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, and okay, I'm so conflicted because like I said, first half amazing, 5 stars, great, ending great, really great, maybe 4.5 stars, not 5-star ending, but that middle, or the like, had like 150 pages or 130 pages, whatever it was, that was horrible. kind of ruined the book. So I'm like, I don't know what to give it, because it doesn't feel right giving it a 3-star, because I give 3 stars to books that are just like average, and that's not what this book was, because I loved, you know, half of it. It's just that part. So it's gonna take me a little bit to try to figure out what I'm gonna give this, but I am going to take a break from reading. It is a little after 3, so I'm going to go get a cider, a hard cider, and watch Pride and Prejudice, because I said that if I finish that book, I could watch Pride and Prejudice. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Then I was gonna say it'll be about dinner time, but I'm actually probably gonna have a snack while I watch it, so I'll probably have a later dinner. I don't know. I also wanted to film today because my whole family's out, but I don't feel like showering yet. I'm going to shower today. It's just the question of when, and if it's late, then obviously I can't film. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling and go and have my movie drink and movie snack and watch Pride and Prejudice in my ugly glasses. Oh my god, it's literally I literally look hideous, but I've been like feeling like my eyes are going like kind of lazy, and I'm getting a lazy eye, which I don't want, because I don't want to have like LASIK or anything. So I'm going to wear my glasses, which I haven't worn since May, because I use them for distance and I was just using them for school mainly, but I think they're gonna make me wear them more. But I am getting new glasses in August, so, because these are from senior year, and I don't know why I bought them, because they're ugly and I can also see above and below them while I'm looking straight out, and I feel like they make my eyes look weird. I'm gonna stop filming in them because I hate them, and I'm gonna be like, why did I do this to myself? But yeah, okay, bye. Hey guys, so it is now Saturday morning, and I'm sorry that I haven't been updating, but my like Bluetooth phone charger thing stopped working, and the port, like charging port of my phone is broken, so my phone's like at 40% and I can't do anything about it. So I don't know what to do, frankly, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, I am gonna try to film though. I don't really know if I can, so we're gonna see what's happening. I'm really nervous, but yeah, I'm gonna quickly update you guys about what I've done. So after I watched Pride and Prejudice, I took a shower, ate a very small dinner, and then I started The Giver by Lois Lowry. This is going to be for Crimson Peaks to reread a favorite, which this is one of my favorite like children's classics I read. I probably read this when I was like 12 or 13, so about a decade ago. So I am really liking getting back into it. I mean, the movie came out, what, like 5 years ago, so I saw that, but, you know, it's nothing compared to the original. But yes, this is super short. It's only 173 pages in my edition, and I am already on page 97, because I read like 70 pages last night, and then I've read like almost 30 this morning. So I do have my cousin's 7th birthday party this afternoon, which is why I'm like kind of fancy dressed. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to read. Like I said, I was going to try to film my book haul, but I'm now like wondering if I should even try because of my charge on my phone, but we shall see, and I'll try to update you guys later if I can charge my phone. Hey guys, so it is now Monday, August 5th, and it's the end of the night almost. I just got back a few hours ago from the mall and getting my phone fixed, which is why I'm able to record this. So I'm so sorry I was not able to get this video up last week, and I was not able to update you guys on the rest of my reading for the Book Junkie trials, but I'm gonna do that right now. So as I was saying previously in this vlog, I was reading The Giver by Lois Lowry. This was for Crimson Peak to reread a favorite, and I really enjoyed this. I still think it's a really great and sort of underrated classic children's like dystopian, I guess you would call it. So I don't even know if I Did I even say what this is about? I don't think so. So this is about Jonas, who is in this world where people are like given, like people are watched and they're given jobs basically. And they're really big on the specificity of their language. I don't think that's like, I don't understand how that goes into the plot until yet, like in this book. I forget how it goes into the other books because I read this, like I said, like a decade ago. But basically, Jonas is chosen to become the next giver, who basically, or who's to be the next, he was to receive training from the giver, and the giver holds like all of the memories of things that don't exist anymore in the society. Like, there is no color, there's no war, there's no pain, like anything like that. It's, like I said, a dystopian sort of thing. So this book, it really feels like it's short. Like, it's not a full story. Like, you can tell that there's going to be sequels. Like, where this ends is just like, you want to jump right into the next one. I haven't yet. I think I've read at least the first 2 or 3. I know there's like 4. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get to them, but I think I will reread them just because the story feels kind of incomplete after just reading the first. But I definitely think, like, I read this very quickly because it's 170 pages. So I would definitely recommend this if you've never read it. I think it's a pretty easy classic. It's like a modern classic, but it won the Newbery Award. It's great. I don't know. So then the next book I read was for the Hollow Isle. Read an atmospheric horror. I'm terrified of literally anything, so I went with atmospheric. So I read The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and I really enjoyed this. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I thought it really was atmospheric. Like, that's the best word that I can use to describe it. Like, you really felt like you were going through the circus, and I think there's like parts of it which are in second person, first person. What's the one where it's like, you did this, you went through this door, blah blah blah. Yeah, that. Clearly not an English major. But yeah, so it was really good. I think there was just a little something missing. I don't know if it was the over and sort of like heavy-handedness of the romance and love triangle, as you know, typical. This isn't even YA. What am I saying? This is adult. But I was really excited because I don't read too much adult literature. I'm really, in the past like year or two, I've been trying to dive more into it, so I really wanted to do that. Plus, I know this is like one of BookTube's like favorite books. Specifically, I know Hannah from Clockwork Reader is like, this is her favorite book, so I really wanted to read it. And like I said, I really enjoyed it. 4.5 stars. It was very well written, very atmospheric. Perfect for the prompt. So then that left me with 2 days left of the readathon. So I was looking for a book that I could read that was going to be like a quick read and I could like just hop into a story. So I was thinking about the sequels that I had on my list, and I picked up Magic Study by Maria V. Snyder. This is the second book in the study. I think it's just called the Study series. But the first book being Poison Study, which I read earlier this month for the Book Junkie Trials as well. But this one was for Queendom Stone, I believe, a book featuring royalty. Yeah, I think that's what I used for. But yeah, so this was really good. I can't really talk about the plot of it because it goes off of the plot of Poison Study, so like obviously it would spoil it. But basically, I'll just reiterate what I said about Poison Study a few vlogs ago. So Poison Study follows our main character, which I can never remember her name. Yelena. It's just too unique. I can never remember Yelena's name, but yeah. So it's about our main character, Yelena, who is in prison and is about to be executed when she's given the chance to survive in exchange for being the new commander, who is like a king. He's acting as king, but he calls himself the commander's food taster. And that's sort of where our story begins. It's very political fantasy, but there is a very heavy romance. Like, the amount of times this one character said, like, called the girl love on a single page, like, I feel like I have to find it. It's literally like on the course of one page, it's like 15 times. I'm not even kidding. It's really ridiculous. I'm gonna look for it. I'm going to look for it. If it takes me that long, I won't. But it's just, like, love, that's what you're gonna call her, and then it was just like literally all the time. It was so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna pause this and come back when I find the page because it's literally annoying. Okay, well, of course I can't find it. But basically, it was like anytime he said a sentence to her, it was like, all right, love, trouble, love? Are you okay, love? Blah, 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 love. I understand pet names. They still kind of annoy me and gross me out in general in life. So it didn't help that it was in this book all the time. So literally, I almost gave it a 3 instead of a 3.5 just because of that reason. I gave it a 3.5 because that's what I gave the first one. And I think it is a solid, it's more than just your normal typical YA fantasy. That's why I didn't give it a 3. Because it is more political and there's more aspects to it. But get off of the pet names. Stop with the pet names. It's so, I felt like I was gonna go insane. I was literally rolling my eyes, just sitting there. I am gonna read the third book, Fire Study, but I do not know if I will move on to the, like, she extended the series. I don't think I'm gonna read that, but I don't know. Okay. That's it. That's my rant for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I apologize again for it being so late. But please like this video if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. And here, wherever, there's videos that you can click on of my other content, and to subscribe, or click my face on the screen to subscribe. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. I'm gonna go. Goodbye.